Now,
Okay.
I read that often when you approach a new character, you figure out the laugh first. I had never heard that before. Can you explain how that process works for you?
Oh my god. Well, it's funny. It actually comes from like a weird moment growing up because my grandma didn't like my laugh. And I had a wonderful grandmother. She passed away now, but she raised me, and she's a very, just a little critical Mexican grandmother. And she just, ladies were ladies, and she always had me in beauty pageants. It was so not me. I was like goofy, and like I wanted to be funny. I didn't have any interest in being cute. And I remember, gosh, one time they said, "Who's the most influential woman on your life?" And my grandmother sort of dropped everything to raise me, like just went without eating, went without food so that I could be, have food.
Oh.
Went without, and I got up there and I was like, "Carol Burnett." And my grandma was so mad. We left and she's like, "I can't believe you said that terrible woman that scratches her butt on the television, and I have done everything for you." Anyway, but she didn't like my laugh, and she was like, "Mijita, your laugh is so terrible. Don't do it. Just say hee 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 hee." She's like, "You'll never get a husband with that terrible, big, ugly laugh." And now, yeah, so I showed her. I got a
Yeah.
lot of husbands. Anyway, but I
What did you
have
ever?
all the names to prove it. But anyway, but then I was thinking, gosh, that's such like an organic part of someone's personality, the laugh. You can't fake it. I couldn't just go if I thought something was funny. It just comes out.
Mhm.
So when I was approaching characters, I was like, what's the most organic noise that this person would make? I was like, oh, their laugh. Like, I'll start like, how does this? So I see the picture, like even with Vicky, like she had that like they just had like a sort of a side profile of her yelling for the picture they showed us for the Fairly Odd Parents for the just those it was one of those little oh yeah cartoons, those little pilot things,
Oh, yeah, I remember
So
them.
yeah, so it was just like a little like and she had like a little and I was like and then I was like, and how does this person talk like this? Oh yeah, Mr. Turner, okay. And I just sort of like, but it all started with the, just like making the face of whatever's in the picture, and then sort of like, it all comes from that theater school thing where you're like, just be. I always tell people, don't be afraid to be foolish or look weird, because that's this whole. When I see a picture, I start. If I see somebody with like teeth, like I see the picture, I'm like, oh, there's teeth there. Okay, huh? Got little teeth. So what? How does the air blow up against that? Just like, so they're just kind of like, is it lower? Kind of like, yeah. So then they start talking like that. I don't know. It's just a way to, I don't know. You don't look cute. That's all I'm saying.
No, you actually still did, which is kind of amazing, even doing that. I don't know how
You
you
just
do
have
that.
extremely weird taste, which I know because I know your
Well,
partner and she's amazing.
yeah, well, she makes some pretty good faces too.
She does. So yeah, no, it's a great way to, especially it gets you out of your head and just sort of like making noise.